Today we're going to be drawing a girl in a star in the night sky. Let's get started. So first our canvas size, branch tool, crop and resize settings, 2732 pixels into 2048 pixels. It's the screen size. Pinch it in. Now, I have a color palette ready for you, so the link is in the description box. You can go check it out if you want to use the same colors. The color palette now is a little bit messed up because the first time I did it, I just randomly put out the colors that I had used, so I'm not sure that I'm going to use all the colors in the color palette, but we're going to use most of them, I guess. And I also have an extra brush that I'm using for this, a silhouette brush. I'll link that down below as well. Everything's free. So you're gonna go to monoline brush, click on it once, properties, and increase the maximum size to max. We'll reset it later. So we're gonna choose the second color in the color palette and we're gonna fill in the layer. And after filling in the layer, we're gonna go to a new layer. So I don't want the background color to be this color, but I want it to be in the layer one. And now we're gonna swipe monoline to the right, reset, reset. Now you don't want to worry about the size of the brush because it's been reset. Now you will go to luminance, nebula, and we're choosing the fourth color first. And add some nebula. The pink. The fourth color from the last. And you'll be choosing the fifth color. We'll be choosing this dark color, very dark color, and we'll be adding luminance here, a dark, bright color. I mean, technically it's really bright, so it's not dark. However you take that. We'll be choosing this blue, the purple, the second color from last. Now we're going to the smudge tool, airbrushing, soft brush. We're gonna set it to max color. And then we're gonna go to the wand, Gaussian blur, and blur it up to 4%. Go to a new layer. Go to the glimmer brush, spacing and jitter set to max. We'll be using the cyan. And the brush size is at 35%. We'll set one layer of thin stars, second layer of a little thicker stars, so it's all about the pressure. You'll insert very light pressure for this, and I prefer it on a new layer, and a little more pressure so it appears brighter. Another layer. Now this is going to be a lot of pressure, and just here and there, not everywhere, almost everywhere, but not really everywhere, and not too much pressure either, but it's going to be more than the second time you've put in pressure. And now you're going to go to a new layer and switch to the light pen and this white, and just put in the dots. So this is pressure sensitive as well. So you will be putting on dots as required in required places. But you're going to cover everywhere, small to big dots, because the color is different. We don't want it to be quite very different. We want to blend in. We don't want only a few stars to be what was I going to say? We want the stars to blend in with the rest. So we'll make it look like it's just a mixed colors of stars. This is a mixed color of stars. So it's a light pen, so you should tap it only once. So if you just tap it a little with a lot of pressure or something, it's just gonna go this way. I mean, just a little to the way. Okay, so we have a lot of stars now. We'll go to a new layer. And with the same color, we'll be drawing a circle. Okay, let me just put full pressure because we need a lot of light for this. Tap one finger and we've got a circle for ourselves. Position it. Really, no orange lines for the top. Excuse me, orange lines. Okay, we've got one orange line. Yes. Now we have to fill it in and insert full pressure on this because we need a lot of light. So this is the main star. So this artwork, or yes, this Procreate artwork, that's what you usually call a Procreate artwork. So this represents a person who is dead, is in this and is in the stars. It's like a reminder, kind of. So we usually say, I mean, it's just something that's usually said, that dead people turn into stars. It's something like a representative thing said to children. So it's something like that. And we're gonna have to add in a lot of light so the light blends in with the image. And drawing on it again and again won't help. You just have to insert a lot of pressure in the same place. Now that is what's gonna help us to blend everything together. Again, it does not need to be a circle that's exactly in a circular shape, because we know stars aren't exactly in a perfect shape, so nothing needs to be perfect. Because if you were perfect, it's gonna look like too good. You need to make it look natural, not very good. We're gonna position it again, because this time we've added a lot of other things. So we need it to be in the middle. Now, new layer. We're choosing the color second to the last. Now the brush I told you about, this one, got size is 28%, and I'm just gonna tap once. It's a silhouette brush. And you need to follow the blue lines this time because it's gonna tell you how to position your structure within this star and not the entire canvas. So the blue lines. And you're gonna have to choose the second color, go to a new layer, click on the clipping mask, and go to airbrushing soft brush. Size is set to 22% and just go over it a little bit. And now you'll get a little darker shade compared to what this was, but it's going to be perfect, just once with light pressure. So this is it, and I hope you learned something new today, and I hope this was all you could wish for. And if you want it to look a little different, you can make your star smaller. Yeah, I guess it's perfect. So I really hope this was helpful and you learned something new today, and see you next time. Bye.